in Turkey and Syria when she was captured and then tortured and held in captivity for 18 months by the evil ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. In a letter to her family, she wrote, "I know you would want me to remain strong, and that is exactly what I'm doing. I remember Mom always telling me that all in all, in the end, the only one you really have is God." The Trump administration sought justice in Kayla's 2015 death. In 2019, Joint Chiefs of Staff General Mark Milley named the operation that killed Baghdadi in honor of Kayla. Here's Vice President Pence this week with Kayla's parents looking on from the audience at the debate.
It's incredible.
The reality is that when Joe Biden was vice president, we had an opportunity to save Kayla Miller. It breaks my heart to reflect on it, but the military came into the Oval Office, presented a plan. They said they knew where Kayla was. Baghdadi had held her for 18 months, abused her mercilessly before they killed her. When Joe Biden was vice president, they hesitated for a month. And when armed forces finally went in, it was clear she'd been moved 2 days earlier. And her family says with a heart that broke the heart of every American that if President Donald Trump had been president, they believe Kayla would be alive today.
Now, 2 remaining British ISIS fighters are in U.S. custody on charges stemming from the torture and beheading of Western hostages, including Americans James Foley, Peter Kasich, Steven Sotloff, and Kayla Mueller. The alleged militants pled not guilty this afternoon. Kayla's parents, Marcia and Carl Mueller, join me once again on this story. It's good to have you both here. I know you've had a very emotional and busy week at the debate and spending time with Vice President Pence and flying to another ceremony as well. So I am grateful to you both for being here. You know, I was watching in the hall as you were when Vice President Pence said those words. And afterward, Kamala Harris, Senator Harris, said this.
To the Mueller family, I know about your daughter's case, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What happened to her is awful, and it should have never happened. And I know Joe feels the same way. And I know that President Obama feels the same way.
Marcia, what was your response as you heard that in the hall?
Wow, well, it was emotional to hear first Vice President Pence speaking so well about Kayla and what happened. And, you know, I don't know exactly how I would respond to that. I'm glad she said it. I do believe that everyone believes Kayla should be here. Even the last administration, they just waited too long to do anything over there. I think a lot of lives would have been saved if more would have been more action would have been taken in 2014 at the least. But I'm grateful that she did say it.
Yeah, okay. That's good. You know, I want to just take a look at the painting that was unveiled. Carl, you were at this, you were both at this. It's an amazing painting of the raid, similar to the one that killed al-Baghdadi, and Kayla's pictures on it. The raid that killed him was named in honor of her birthday, 8/14. How did you feel when you saw this?
Well, a friend of mine and myself have been working on that project for a long, long time. We were due to unveil that earlier in the year, but COVID happened and we had to postpone that. But that was an amazing, amazing ceremony to have Ambassador O'Brien there. And what our governor, Doug Ducey, said there brought me to tears. Yeah. He really had a wonderful speech. I'm sure people can find that on YouTube or someplace if they care to watch that ceremony. It was to honor our military. It was to honor the Trump administration and thank them for acting decisively and quickly to do the raid that took that guy out.
I know you're both grateful for that, and the whole country is grateful for that justice, and we hope that there's justice done with these other 2 individuals who are now in the United States as well. Marcia, can you read from the note that you carry with you always, from Kayla's own words?
Well, it's just one of the things she said. It's her own words, and I think in the where where we are right now is important to read this. Here we are, free to speak out without fear of being killed, blessed to be protected by the same law we are subjected to, free to see our families as we please, free to cross borders and free to disagree. We have many people to thank for these freedoms, and I see it as an injustice not to use them to their fullest.
Marcia and Carl, thank you both so much. Amen to that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Both. We'll be right back after this.
Folks, I can't say a thing behind something like that, but just to take it out to a black screen and say, man, I'm out.